We are live. Welcome everyone. So in this call, we hope to provide value to those who want to make a bigger positive impact with greater productivity and enjoy more abundance with greater money mindset. As you guys may know, our mission at Brain Tea is to help you reach new levels of productivity. Nana is a healthy success consultant, hence the name of the book, who helps entrepreneurs and practitioners achieve their goals and live their purpose by shifting their mindset and using the universal law of success, which I am very excited to learn more about today. You are a very productive person. You write music, you write books, you run your own consultancy business and clinics around Ontario. Add to this that you're a mother and you have time for your social life and physical activities. So how do you do all of that?
Well, thank you. I mean, I just feel so grateful to be here, Alex. You know, when we first connected, it was like right away we were on a similar mission, and so I'm really grateful to be here. What shifted everything for me was because I was hearing about Bob Proctor's teachings and other books and other thought leaders, watching videos, podcasts, books, like all of the above, and it wasn't changing my results. So it's about the understanding and raising awareness, but then implementing to match it. So when we have chaos in our mind, we have chaos in our life. When we have order in our mind, we have more order in our life. And with greater order, we're able to do so much, right? So you could take the same amount of time, and with great focus and energy, you're able to do so much more in a shorter amount of time. And that's kind of the mechanics of it. And when we go much deeper to the mindset level, where it really all starts and where over 95% of our results come from, less than 5% is strategy, then you are really working with a winning formula.
Andre is asking here, my goal right now is to tap into a new reality and go after bigger goal with my life and business than I have been able to achieve before. So I wonder what are the proven ways to ensure I always have an unwavering belief that what I want, the new business to get 100 million valuation, is already happening now.
I'm going to introduce you to the stick person. Some of you might be familiar with it. So the top circle represents your mind. The bottom circle, the smaller one, is your body. So the top part, this is our thinking, our intellectual conscious mind. This is where, about 5%, maybe probably less than that, of our results come from. It's important. It's very important because our thinking mind can actually accept an idea or it can reject an idea. The bulk of the power here is the subconscious mind. This is our vibrational, emotional mind. And when we get an idea in our thinking intellectual mind, right, you're tapping into probably your intellectual thinking mind, the conscious mind. So 100 million business, right, you want to have that belief. So the fact that you can even say that is a good thing. It means that you have belief, but it's at the conscious level. So how do we get an idea from up here, the conscious level, to the subconscious level, where really the results, the magic really happens? Well, this is a steady process of, plugging into the 3 pillars: the system, mentorship, support, really emotionalizing it, right? So we want to be coming from our desired good, not just thinking about it, right? Not just seeing it as out there in the future, maybe one day I will do it. It's I am. You're stepping into it, you're embodying it. So the beautiful thing is that the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real, manifested, in form, versus what's imagined. Whatever you believe will be true for you. if you believe that there's a simpler, easier, more orderly, more productive way, that'll be true for you. So if you want a different result, we want to shift the beliefs.
This is the paradigm shift, right?
This is the paradigm shift, yeah. So let's go into the ABCs of goals. So the A-type goals, this is what you already know how to do, right? So whatever income you had last month, last year, you already know how to do that. It's not going to stretch or grow you. A B-type goal, this is what you think you can do, but it's not exactly what you really want. It's where people will often settle. They'll say, oh, well, that's realistic. In this amount of time, I can't go for that I really want. So I think this is realistic. And when we stop there, it's sort of like the danger zone, because anytime there's a challenge, distractions affecting your productivity or focus, or anything coming up to you from the outside, it could throw you off, and then you bounce right back to your old habitual programming. So what we want to lock into to override that is what I call, and what Bob Proctor calls, the C goal. This is what you really, really want. So I'm asking you right now, what is in your heart's desire, right? What would you really, really love for your current life, your day-to-day life? It could be on the personal side and professional side. What level of health do you want to be enjoying? What kind of relationships? What kind of income? If you have a business, what kind of business would you love, right? Like, you want to ask yourself, what is it that you really, really want?
What if someone find it really hard to find what do they really, really want, especially if they're overwhelmed by everything? Doreen from Sweden here, she's asking that she pushed her desire for so long, I forgot who I am. Instead, I found myself focusing on survival, which always happens, right?
Yeah.
Now that I ask again, every answer seems fake. Sometimes when we disconnect, this is what happened, right? So how do we connect again with our genuine self, let's say?
Honesty. You just have to have a really honest conversation with yourself. What is being triggered right now? Great. And then instead of running away from that, you say, thank you. This is so great that this is coming to my awareness. Now it has an opportunity to heal. If it feels uncomfortable to start letting yourself want and desire, you go into that discomfort and just allow yourself to feel it. Like, I'll give you guys an example. I had a hard time with this one because I grew up with immigrant parents who were like, oh, no, you don't need those toys, because they were just like trying to stretch every single dollar, making the best with the little that they had. So anytime I was like, well, I want more, they're like, no, you don't want that. And, the programming, my paradigm was we only get things in our family that we absolutely need, the essentials, anything that's extra, that's like luxury. And I don't know, I'm very simple. I don't need luxury, right? So it's like, it was almost beat out of me, right? Like, just no. And so lately it's like, I'm allowing myself to look at things that, oh, that would be a nice place to live, or, oh, I would love that bicycle, or, oh, just whatever, just like letting yourself just go there. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a pair of sunglasses or t-shirt. Like, you can practice on these smaller things, and just, you can start by looking, like just browsing, window shopping online, collecting images, and just allow yourself to want and desire, because so many of us had that squashed down. So allow yourself to desire. I would start there and have fun with it, and also know that it might challenge some of the old conditioning, and that's a really, really good thing.
So part of the reason why we don't realize what do we really want is because we don't allow ourselves.
Yeah.
We need to start treating ourselves well.
You do.
And with the small desires, this leads into big desires.
Yeah, it sends
by
a very
allowing
powerful
ourselves.
message. Yeah, totally, right? Like, it sends a very deep subconscious message that you're worthy. Once you allow yourself I would open up to the possibilities that you can enjoy it, that it's already there for you. And then, what people get tripped up on is, well, how am I going to do that exactly? Well, you don't need to concern yourself with how until you have figured out what is it that you want. And then when you commit to it, when you decide on what it is you want, then you start to attract the resources, the abundance, the help, the support, but only once you make that committed decision.
And how does that reflect in productivity?
So when you are clear on what it is that you're going for, when you're clear on your why, when you're clear on what's most important, then it's much easier for you to say, okay, this is a distraction. This is something that's not serving me, whether it's, it could be toxic dynamics within relationships. It could be toxic ideas that you're feeding your mind, that you don't have to be saturating your mind with things that are unproductive or unhelpful or negative. It allows you to focus on, what are priorities in the areas of your health, relationship, your spirituality, connection, your contribution, your business, your income. It's so powerful. You will get so much more done, and you'll just be in this state of flow and ease. Like, it's going to be a joy, right?
I actually do this all the time.
Right.
Like a brain dump. I just write absolutely every single thought in my mind. I used to do it every morning. I fill out a full page with any idea, just put it out there. And then, as you're saying, the power of elimination. Actually, my Bible is the one thing.
Yeah, great book. Yeah.
So what is my one thing? And every now and then, by the way, because life kind of like everything is great, like fighting for your attention.
Come back to center. Come back.
Every few months I read it again.
Yeah.
Just to come back to center and remember about my one thing and to eliminate.
This is great. It's a transition from corporate to studying counseling. Oh, I love that. Strategic marketing consultant. And my heart's desire is to find balance. Oh, yes. Whole training.
Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa calling from Italy. Ciao, Bella.
So once you have your goal, this is your destination, right? Like when you put in to your car or your phone into the GPS, you put in your desired destination location, right? So that's your goal, where you want to go. But if the GPS doesn't know where you're starting from, it can't give you the directions to go there, right? So similar with our mind, our starting point is whatever mindset we have, or collection of mindsets which make up the paradigm. It's the deep subconscious part of us. It's where over 95% of our results and successes come from. If we don't really understand what that is and what we desire it to be, and then how to shift it, we're really working with less than 5% of our potential. We're leaving a lot of joy, abundance, health, relationships, money on the table, right? So there are 3 pillars for shifting the mindset. So, you have a mindset about money, you have a mindset about your health, you have a mindset about technology. We have a mindset and attitude toward everything in our life, and the collection of it is basically your paradigm. So the paradigm controls our automatic habitual behavior, right? However, when you're going for a new level of productivity, when you're going for these greater goals in your life, your paradigm, the current one, your current operating system, is what you're working with. So to break free into new realms of results, we've got to shift at the paradigm level. It can be tough, right, to shift a paradigm, but the good news is it's doable. In fact, if you work with the 3 pillars, it can be quite effective and efficient. So pillar number 1 is a system. You want to work with a time-tested, proven system. Even Bob Proctor will say, this material is not his. We just share it in a way that's easy to digest and understand. We're working with the universal laws. And the lineage, goes beyond Bob Proctor to Earl Nightingale to Napoleon Hill to Andrew Carnegie. And they were all really just plugged into these universal laws. Number 2 is mentorship. So a great mentor is going to help you identify your blind spots or your starting point.
This is exactly what I realized as well. Although I am a very goal-oriented, but when it comes to achieving new things, new goals, you always need help. You have to ask for help. My mentors completely changed like 5 years ago to right now. Like right now, my mentor is David Meltzer, the one who connected us on the Unstoppable Foundation. And this man is limitless. He have an incredible mindset. He always operates from love and abundance. And so 5 years ago, I wouldn't even connect to that level. I wouldn't understand what he's saying.
A really great mentor is also going to see and believe in your potential and help you to implement it so that you rise up to that. So both on the, blind spot and with the potential. So the thing that most people are missing is simply guidance, effective mentorship, right? Pillar number 3 is a supportive mental environment. So right now, Alex and I and everyone on this call here, we're creating a beautiful, supportive mental environment. But the moment you get off the call, you're out of this bubble of this supportive mental environment and then on with the day and distractions or this challenge and this thing happening until you are able to get your mind so effective and so focused and strong where you're operating from the inside out. The moment you catch yourself reacting to the outside world, it means that you limit your chances of really progressing to your potential.
How to do that?
How do we do that? Well, I like immersive environments, where I am in the study of this material and the implementation of it all day long, every day.
I totally agree with that. Thank you very much, Nana, and thank you everyone who joined from North America and around the world. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some great value and you enjoyed this video. Please support our mission in raising awareness of mental well-being by sharing this video with your family and friends. And please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to be able to receive and watch our new videos.